Hey guys, today is October the 28th, 2016, and Sparky hasn't strayed from this log. So he's in the front now. Yesterday, he spent all day yesterday in the back, and he did come all the way out in the back. But he just doesn't seem to be himself yet. He's not out and around, he's not moving around, but the sun's out, and it is warming up in this room, up to 78. And so maybe he will come out today, and maybe I can get him outside at some point today. And Sparky still hasn't seemed to recover from his freak accident. So I'm going to try a little experiment because he hates for me to mess in his terrarium. So I want to encourage him to get out and around and move around a bit, and he's still in his log. So this is an eco block. I'm just going to take one. And I'm going to use about 3.5 quarts of water, not 4 quarts that they recommend, because that makes it just too watery in my view. There's the 3.5 quarts of water. And I'm going to weight it down a little. That's a half an hour. And see how it's starting to break apart. Now this might need to be a little longer. There goes my timer, my half an hour timer. Okay, there's how it looks using 3.5 quarts, and there's still, even with 3.5 quarts, there's still extra water in it. But you can easily drain that water out. You can just dump it out in your yard, and then see, all of this here is fine. There's just that much extra water. So the next time I'll try like 3 quarts of water with 1 brick. So I'm going to try and see if Sparky will be interested enough to come out. Hi, Sparky. You just don't feel very perky, do you? Are you going to come out and see what I'm going to be doing? Huh? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this log out, sadly, but I really like this log way much better than his new log, because see how the shape is? It's not a real high log. It's nice and roomy inside, and he can walk up on it real easy. I have a rock right here, and he can go up there and hang out real easy on this. I think he's going to have a harder time on his new one. And once I fix this, I have a feeling it's going to go back in. I've got to get some non-toxic glue and see how it is there. Plus, it's in dire need of being cleaned. In a I'm squeezing out some of this new Eco Earth and sprinkling it on top. Now I'm going to put down his other, here's his new log. I don't know if he's going to like. See, it just seems to sit higher, but it might work okay. He's not coming out at all, guys. I need to be adding more leaves also, so I'm going to be doing those next. But it didn't make a difference. He didn't come out. Still sitting there. Where are you, Sparky? Still sitting there. No interest. It's so not like him. Well, guys, it finally worked. Sparky came almost out of the log. So I'm going to keep fluffing it up. And I knew that Sparky is just normally extremely inquisitive and has to know what's going on. So I'm going to keep at it. I'm going to turn the soil and put this Eco Earth in. Add some more leaves. Sure enough, he came in, ran through his water dish, and he smells what little bit of the Eco Earth I put in so far. So this is the issue with this habitat. It is high, so I'm going to have to figure out something for him to, because he can see something's not quite the same. Can't you, Sparky? So see what he's saying, what the heck is she doing? But it took a little while for him to get the feel of it, so it's working now. So I'm going to continue to turn the soil. Happy to see you out and around, Spark. It took Sparky a little while to decide about coming out, but he has explored, he's checked everything out, and everything's copacetic for him, right, Sparky? You want me to go get you some leaves and you'll be all set? You want me to go get leaves? Or are you ready for a snack? What do you think? I'll go get you some leaves and then we'll see if you want a snack. I know. I got carried away with the leaves, didn't I, Sparky? I'll spread them out better. Yes, I will. Good morning, Sparky. Say hey, guys. Anyhow, this is October the 29th, 2016, and Sparky looks pretty perky. Well, I'm in the doghouse, guys. I put some aloe vera on Sparky, and it was a little bit too cold. So now he's given me the evil eye. I should have warmed it under the underneath the heat emitter, but I had such a little tiny bit on my finger that I just thought it would be a non-issue, but he was not happy, were you, Sparky? You let me know. You put your head in. I'm so sorry. I'll warm it up in my hand the next time. It was just a tiny bit, but it doesn't matter, you know. They don't like cold, see? So you just want to make sure that when you give them, whether it be water or food, you want it room temperature. You don't want it cold. He let me know I made the mistake. And it was such a tiny, tiny bit of aloe vera on my finger and he actually opened and closed his mouth. When your turtle opens and closes their mouth, that's letting you know that they're very unhappy at what you're doing. A bird does the same thing. I call it heaving, where they'll open and close their mouth. Now Sparky will do that when he gets upset when we're traveling, until he gets kind of anchored in. He will open and close his mouth, and I call it heaving. So that's just one more turtle talk. Right, Sparky? And I'm sorry, I won't do that again. What else mistakes am I going to make?